Alright, you are welcome back to today's video. If you are a returning subscriber, you are welcome. If you are a new visitor, you are equally welcome. And do ensure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified each time I upload a new video. In today's video, we are going to be looking at how we can actually give access to our accountant if you have a business, like I mentioned in the previous video. Like you have restaurants, eatery, you have hotel, you have filling stations, gas stations, fuel stations, supermarket, and all other big businesses that you may have. And you have staffs like uh, accountant, auditor, cashier, business manager, admin, and all of that. And you can give them access to it. I've explained those ones in my previous video. If you have not seen that video, you can click somewhere around this video to watch those video right away. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you how you can actually give access to your accountant to be able to carry out certain transactions on your dashboard. This accountant is going to get his or her own password and username to be able to access your dashboard. And this accountant will having gotten access to your dashboard, you'll be able to see the current balance on your account. You'll also be able to see the history of your transactions, and as well be able to carry out transactions like bills payment and transferring of funds or money to other bank accounts. So, but this is actually subject to your own approval. He's going to get his or her own PIN to carry out those transactions, but it is subject to your own approval. So without wasting much of our time, I'm going to walk you through on my phone screen to show you step by steps how you can actually give this access to your accountant. So let's dive in. Alright, to give access to your accountant, then you want to log in into your app, Moniepoint business banking app, or using atm.moniepoint.com, and you locate users. And when you click on users, you click on the plus icon, select the designation. Your designation in this case is accountant. Now, the access you can give to this, they say this user can see everything from transactions to balances and everything in between. The user can also perform actions like transfers, but requires approval to complete the transaction. Now, let's select it. Now, let's say the person you want to give this access is Onwana, and Onwana Bright. I will type in the email address, type in the phone number 08134245827. You select the business in a case where you have more than one account or business. Click on it and close, add user. Now you have successfully added user, and then you now continue. So you want to go to the person's email and see to activate or create the profile for the person, which is username and password. Okay, now we have right here on the person's email, and now we want to open to activate the account. Click on the activation link. So the OTP is 920798. Then we'll click on next. We'll now create a username, a user profile. One at 125. Can also use the same thing as password. Let's use the same thing as password here. So you now tick the box and click on Next. Now, accountant, it requires address of the accountant to be filled. Now you want to fill in this address. Number 2, house number. Number 2, Cinder Street, Pipeline Road, Ozoba, the state, Rivers, and select the local government, Obiakpo. So that is where this person reside, and click on next. Now the BVN of this person is required. For accountant, BVN is required and date of birth, but for auditor and cashier, their BVN is not required. So let's put this accountant BVN 53. Okay, so now we have inputted the BVN on the accountant, date of birth 3rd March 3rd March 1992. 6. When you put the person BVN and date of birth, now click on next, and the person has to verify. Bring your face, camera, and you verify the person's face. While we are waiting to verify the person's face, so once this is done, as an accountant, you have a transaction pin, so you can use it to carry out transactions, but this is subject to an approval of the business owner. Now you can see that this pin is to be used to authorize transactions, easy transfers, airtime purchase and bill payment. Let's assume we are going to use this pin. So we are going to use this pin. So when you put the pin and you submit, click on submit, the pin, the account or profile is created for the accountant. So, and the accountant can now log in into the dashboard.